Well, Attack on Titan fans, are you satisfied now after 4 freaking years? I don't know. That honestly actually depends on the person who is the Attack on Titan fan. But anyway, that's going off way off topic. Hello, people of YouTube. 'Tis I once more, the Crimson Assassin, back again with yet another anime review. I know it's been a while since I've done an anime review, and I have been waiting for this moment because now I'm able to finally give you guys my thoughts on the second season for Attack on Titan. And before we get this review started, first off, I just want to say I am a fan of Attack on Titan. I like the series a lot. The 2013 Attack on Titan is probably hands down one of my favorite animes. At least, like, I would rank like top 50, if so, animes of all time. I really like the original Attack on Titan, and by any means, I'm not really necessarily a fan of it. I just really like the show. I really like the show a lot, and very excited to see if there was ever going to make a second season for it. And now in the year 2017, we finally got it, and what I think about it? Well, first off, let's discuss the story first. So the story of Attack on Titan Season 2 perfectly picks up where we left off from the last season of Attack on Titan, which, by the way, major spoilers if you have not seen Attack on Titan Season 2, but I think most of every anime fan out there have seen Attack on Titan the first season, so I highly doubt if I ever met someone who has not seen Attack on Titan Season 2, but or just Attack on Titan in general. Like, if you're an anime fan and have not seen Attack on Titan yet, that's quite shocker and very rare, but I'm going way off topic. So Attack on Titan Season 2 picks up where we left off in the first season, after Annie, when we discovered that Annie was the female Titan, and she was enclaved in like this ice crystal looking thing or whatever, and we found out the big reveal that there was these Titans that were inside the wall. Well, after discovering this, apparently their Titans have made another wall inside one of the inner layers of the wall, and it's up to these Survey Corps members to actually find the wall and hopefully try to plug it up before any more Titans have come in. So throughout this entire second season, they basically continue where they left off, trying to find this big hole and discover why are there these Titans in the inner wall. We need to find out. We need to solve this like ASAP. So it's up to Eren and the whole gang to figure out what the fuck is going on. Blah blah blah. And we also get more character development. We also get big reveals, plot twists ensue, and like shit goes down in the second season of Attack on Titan. And this shit's only 12 episodes long. Like I said before, I like the original Attack on Titan. I thought it was a really solid anime, and I really loved it. Not the best anime I've seen. I did have a few issues with it, like Eren. I didn't really truly like Eren that much, but he kind of did grow on me. But I truly loved Attack on Titan. I thought it was a really good anime, and we were dying for a second season to ever come out. We waited since 2013, and now it's 2017, and we heard nothing from a second season. Finally, in the year 2017, we finally got a second season for Attack on Titan, and what do I think about it? Well, you're gonna find out in this review, damn it. So the first thing I'll give this anime praise for, and of course it just always goes without saying, the animation. The animation for Attack on Titan Season 2 is amazing. Nothing from least to expect, especially since it is a modern anime. Of course, modern animes look very fucking fantastic. In fact, the animation for Attack on Titan Season 2 looks way better than Attack on Titan Season 1. And I truly love the fact on how it really did keep its roots, and how it's still like the animation style, but with better enhancements with computer technology. You actually see a lot of CG in this anime, and I don't really mind the CG. There's only really one time where you really notice the CG, and it's kind of ugly. I can't really talk about that because that's kind of a spoiler, but it is it just has some pretty solid animation, so good job, WIT Studios. I really did like the animation a lot, so he did a good job at WIT. The story is just as good on how it was in Attack on Titan Season 1. It is a picks up where it left off story, so if you have not seen Attack on Titan Season 1, obviously don't watch season 2. So if you would really like the story in Attack on Titan season 2. I thought the story here was way better than Attack on Titan season 1. The first season was a pretty great introduction to the characters, to the plot, to the setting, to the world of Attack on Titan, and I truly loved it. And the story of this season takes all those awesome story elements with all the blood, gore, mayhem, and everything, and just puts it in season 2 and takes it to 1,000 because it's fucking lit. The story does have a lot of great plot twists. It has a great development. You actually get more insights about all the other characters. Unfortunately, our main characters, Eren, Mikasa, and Armin, are not in the anime that often. Instead, you actually get to follow more of the other supporting side characters in the anime, which I thought they were handled excellently. You did get a lot of character development on some of the other characters, which we're about to get into, and I did love the story at all. I think it is way better than Attack on Titan Season 1. I truly had a blast watching the story in Attack on Titan Season 1, albeit there were a few moments where the story kind of lose its pace, like it does kind of slow down a little bit, but it does pick up, and I really did like it. Especially, I love the story in the second half of the anime, because that's when shit really truly hits the fan. The first half was very kind of boorish and slow, but once I believe you hit like maybe episode 4, things start to pick up, and I really truly did dug the story in Attack on, already. I really did like it a lot. The characters. Now, like I said previously before, you don't really get to see much of Armin, Mikasa, and Eren, but that's perfectly fine. They were already established in the first season, so I don't really mind that they didn't show off Eren, Mikasa, and Armin. In fact, I don't really care because I wanted to know more about the various side characters in the anime. And the characters that were introduced in the season 2, they are all very interesting, all developed, and you actually kind of give a damn about what's happening and what's going on to the characters and situations that they're into. One of the characters I truly dug and I actually appreciated on her development, Ymir. I thought she had the best damn character development in season 2. With her and another character, Krista, I thought those two characters had the best development. They formed a really solid bond, they formed a really solid relationship, and I truly dug their cute banter and their kind of innocent relationship, and definitely it was a really solid one at that. I truly loved their relationship. Ymir as a character, strong, bold, and very fascinating. I was never really interested in. I was never interested in more of a character. I was never interested in a character, so I can't really put it into words. I like hearing more about Ymir. I think she is literally the hands down the best character in season 2, and I felt like you really do get a lot of character development for her, and I truly loved it, especially about her, the other character, Krista. Now, she was a character I kind of thought, and from the first season, where I thought she was kind of one note and kind of generic, but no, there's actually a lot of layers to Krista's character, and I truly liked how they filled time in their backstory, especially the backstory between Ymir and Krista. I thought they were handled very excellently. Another character I truly admired that they gave more character development was this character right here, Reiner. And again, in the first season, you don't really see much of them, but you do see them prevalently in the second season, and I did love the character development that they were giving in season 2. In fact, there's some crazy shit that happens in the second season. I can't spoil if you guys have not seen Attack on Titan. I can't spoil, but you was one crazy dude. I can't reveal. I can't talk about it. Maybe in a spoiler review, if you guys want to see a spoiler review, I'll talk about Reiner's character more in depth and what I feel about him. But without really giving too much away, I thought how he was set up brilliantly. I think later down on the line, things will really get more clearer as things go with this character, especially with his best friend Berthold, which again, another character I thought he was set up very well. I can't really give so much away. So those are my thoughts on the characters for now, especially the characters that we got more character development from. Again, you don't really see much of Eren, Mikasa, and Armin, but the scene that you do see from them, they're pretty solid as well, although, again, very minuscule. I did like their scenes a lot, though. especially Mikasa, of course, because Mikasa's bae. I truly like her scenes, and that's pretty much all I can really say much about the characters. Now there are a few issues that I have with Attack on Titan Season 2, but I am prevalently aware that there will be a Season 3 coming in 2018, which I am very excited. Faster than anything, because we've been waiting for 4 years for the second season, and we're waiting really shorter now because we're on wait about a year for Attack on Titan Season 3, and I'm very excited to see what lies in store in Attack on Titan Season 3, but since I do have problems with the second season, they might get cleared up in the third season, but let's just say I do have problems with the second season, so the problems I'm going to mention are about the second season. They might get cleared up in the third season, but we'll get them answered in the third season, hopefully, but right now I have issues with the second season, and here they are. There are a lot of, like I said, the pacing. The pacing of the anime at first starts off very slow, very sluggish. It doesn't really get better until like 3 episodes. Until we reach about episode 4 when shit truly starts hitting the fan. The pacing does start very slow, so, you know, but I guess if you're an Attack on Titan veteran, you know, you don't really care about the slow pacing, you just want to see the anime, and that's perfectly fine, but it does start off very slow, but we'll get that. There are a few things that have yet to be answered in the story, but if they explain it in the third season, then maybe we can get those questions cleared up, but I can't review those questions yet, because obviously there would be spoilers. I might do a spoiler review if you guys want to see a spoiler review for it, but there are a few things that need to be addressed, and honestly I felt like they would have addressed in this season, but I guess not, and I guess we're going to have to wait a little while longer for Season 3, which I'm not too upset about, but I don't really mind. Again, there's a few, plot holes in the story that kind of need to be addressed. I would have liked to see more of Eren, Mikasa, and Armin, because they're barely in the anime, and they're the 3 main characters of the anime. Well, mainly Eren's the main character. The ending is a huge cliffhanger. You don't know what the fuck's happened. They did this huge fucking, epic reveal almost, and it just ends. I'm like, making me wait longer. So, again, there are just a few things that, in the story, kind of, needs to be addressed and needs to be answered, but if they address it in the third season, that won't be an issue, but it's still an issue in the second season. I only wish that they focused more on maybe Reiner and Bertolt's past, give us more, an in-depth look about their characters and whatnot, what really truly drive them to do the things that they did, what truly drive them to go that extra mile, to do the certain deed that I cannot address in this fucking review. Again, maybe in the third season they'll address it, but it's still a problem in the second season. And besides that, I don't really have much of any more issues with Attack on Titan Season 2. I truly loved it, and I think that it is a great return. I think 4 years took us way too long to get this second season, but now we waited 4 years. Attack on Titan's fans, all we had to do is wait patiently for a third season, and we'll get a third season sometime soon. I can't wait to check out this third season come out in 2018. So, that's wrap this video up. And all in all, I truly loved Attack on Titan Season 2. I do think it deserves a solid 9 out of 10. I think it is a really epic second season. And if they were to keep this trend going, maybe even a third season would be awesome, and there is in 2018. So, that's my thoughts. I truly loved it. 9 out of 10. Good job, Attack on Titan. Good job. That's all the time we have for this anime review, people of YouTube. As always, if you would like to see more from this channel, please consider subscribing. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, blah 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 blah. You know the rest. I will see you guys maybe next week for Boku no Hero Season 2. Yes, I guess we gotta wait another week for the last episode of My Hero Academia Season 2. And I'll do the review for that one as well, because this and Attack on Titan, but Attack on Titan and Boku no Hero are animes I actually watched weekly. Every week when it came out, I watched it, and I did the best I could doing it. And I actually I like both these second seasons. Bravo! They lived up to the hype. They lived up to all the expectations. Anyway, peace, YouTube.